Hey everybody, it is Thursday, January 26th, and I'm going to be going over the futures markets here. So starting off with the S&P 500, what I'm looking at right here is this is a EMA measure moved right here, EMA crossover. You can see using this bottom right here, this red semaphore. Here we have the crossover. You can see the green diamond right there. I'll zoom in a little bit. So then we just draw the until we get the high up here to when it stops going up. There it is right there, and then we just wait for the pullback, and so there it was. It hits the 38, and it's also hit the 60, but still the target we're looking for, the target doesn't change until it comes down, would be all the way down here at the 88%, which is 39.28 and 25 cents. The target we're looking for is right here. It's this orange line, 40.77 and 75 cents. So price came up close this morning. I'll zoom in a little bit more to go up there and hit it. It has not hit it yet. So we'll see what's going to happen, if price will continue to get another pop up to hit that, or if it will turn over and start the retracement back down. Let's see what we have drawn over here. I think this is something else I was looking for. Yeah, that's not important right there. So that's the main one. On the 1 hour chart, there were a couple of decent sized moves, but it never hit the extension I was looking at, which was the 2.618 from it. So nothing to see over there. So right now, because I mean, look at this right here. Here's a scalping trade setup right here from earlier today. Hit the 68, down to the 88, and then came all the way down here. So the exit would have been the 88, came up here and hit that perfectly fine right there to end that one. And then you got a messed up semaphore right here, but you did have one going no, that one wasn't it. It was one of the other charts that had it. So I mean, we're just waiting on either an EMA crossover to come down here, or let's see about this one's probably already complete for a scalping trade as well. No, this one actually isn't complete for a scalping trade. So this is a live one right now for a scalping trade setup. The continuation move we're looking for is coming down here, 40.22.75, but the pop-up continues to happen. If it hits a 61.8, then the target we're looking for down here is 40 for this one right now. But right now it's kind of a battling round, as you can see, for the 50% extension level. Going over a little bit longer range time frame, the 1 hour chart, because I was noticing yesterday the 1 hour chart actually has some really good setups for it. It's really interesting. So going over here to the 1 hour chart, you can see just back here on like some other days and things like that, nothing much going on. There is a EMA crossover trade over here on the 1 hour chart. Let's see if there was this one it or that one. Oh, this is going to be right here. So you see the kind of maroon reddish diamond right there. There's the crossover signals right there. So we just keep on drawing down to low till we get the retracement. It comes up and hits 38. So there, went and did that. So the target from this move right now is currently all the way down here, 37.30 and 50 cents. But if price goes up here and hits the 88% level at 41.38 and 75 cents, then the target moves down to the 38% Fibonacci retracement level at 39.39 and 25. Going over, and then we also have one here going the other way from the EMA crossover trade as well. Go down there, hit right off the 50, and then the target we're looking for is right up here, 41.25. So in my opinion, I think we're going to get up, since we're building up all these, and this is right off the 50%. It's a really strong move back up for it. I think we will push higher and hit these targets. Let me get this out of the way. These targets, looking at 40.71 and potentially finish the other one up at 40.96 for that. Going over to the MFI down here and see overbought oversold indicator, you can see it's still coming off that overbought territory. We have the divergence from the, let's see here, we do it this way, yeah. We have the divergence in the MFI making lower highs, but in price we have it still making higher highs. So eventually the market will roll over here and we'll get a probably decent sized move down for it, but a bunch of the setups are still showing that we could potentially move higher for it. So moving over to the Russell 2000, we're just looking at here at the 4 hour chart, kind of the same thing as S&P for the MFI indicator. We have the divergence there being from the overbought territory where it's making lower highs, but in the price we are making higher highs with it. So again, the Russell 2000 is setting up very similar to the S&P 500. and we're just looking for a sell-off over there. Then for the 1 hour chart, we are in a here is a scalping trade setup that we are currently in. I'll take this thing off. Let's see here, that one off. So what happened over here in the 1 hour chart, we have just, there's the high, there's the low. So when price reversed back up, hit the 38, and then hit the 61.8, never came back down to the 38 even close to it, hit the 88, never came down close to it again. So this is the target we're looking for. I'll draw a little black line just kind of above the 88% right there is the exit we're looking for. Price did come down to get close, came down and hit the 1.146, but did not go down there and hit it, and now has just been kind of waffling back around. But if you notice up right up here, look at that, every time price gets right up here to this level around 1917, look how much it immediately gets pushed back down. Because look at that, it gets right up here, bam, straight back down, ticked up in there in the hourly chart, bam, straight back down. So in my opinion, I think this is setting up for a sell-off to move lower, at least down to $18 in, excuse me, 1825.2, or the black line just north of it, right over there for it. But where we are right now, 1896, yeah, looking for a move down, you know, into the 1820s-ish from it, for it is from the Russell 2000, and that also line up with the way the MFI is. Going over to the 5 hour chart, this is the same setup as SP 500. This is EMA crossover trade. Here's the crossover, there's the high, there's the low. Came back down, ticked right off the 61.8 pretty perfectly, and came up and hit the target right there. Let me get this thing out of the way here. Hit its target right there, and so that setup is complete as well for it. So we are just now looking for, I think this one I was looking at earlier, I believe this one came up and was completed. Let's see here. Yep, that one got completed as well. So we are done with that scalping trade. So we're just looking for, you know, a move lower down for it. So the thing is right now is the 1 hour chart. Do I want to go ahead and get in right now and potentially write it down? No, I have to get out at the end of the day, because I seriously doubt between now when the market officially closes 4 p.m. CST time that the price is going to drop almost 70 points here in the Russell, or even have push, you know, make it a push, big push move down. So it was 11 a.m. over here. So yeah, that's the question I got to make, because it is north of the extreme extension level, 2.618 level, and so it's a great spot to get into it. But how much more do you think it's gonna go up before you have to exit at the end of the day and then enter in again for it as well? So that's the Russell 2000. Dow Jones MFI indicator, nothing really going on, coming off from the oversold, isn't quite into overbought yet, so nothing really to see there. We'll just switch on back over to the 5 minute chart. Let's see what this is. So this was a crossover trade right here. There's the low, there's the high, and there's the diamond signaling the crossover, which happened right there. But we had this, put that right there. We had the retracement back down to the 38, so then the target we're looking for is right up there. That did not happen right away. Came down, hit the 61.8, still looking for it. Never hit the 88.6, kept going down. So then once price hits the 88.6, we are looking for the target to move down to the 38% level, and that's exactly what happened. From the 88% went up and hit the 38, and then we were said and done. If it takes a little bit lower and hit the 1.146, then we move the target up to the 68, and to be honest, that is pretty close to it, but either one obviously worked for that setup right there. And then going over here right now, I think in the 1 minute chart, do we have anything going on? Yeah, so we do have a scalping trade. No, we didn't. That one's done. Okay, well, we do have from right here a scalping trade setup, and here you can see where the 1 minute on the chart, the crossover right there. So there's the low, there's the high. Price came back up and hit 38%. So from this intraday move that we're looking for 33,657, and I think that's really it that we have going on, especially on this short of a time frame right here, because I think that one went and got completed. Let's see here, that to that, zoom back up, scalping, So no, it did not. I mean, it's very, I may consider it done though, because it got pretty close up here to the 61.8. It doesn't all the time go up there and hit what's that, 5 points, and the total move is about 55. I mean, better play safe than sorry. I think I'm just going to consider this to be done for the scalping trade, because it came close enough to it and went back down and hit the 38. Sometimes it won't always go up there and hit the 61.8%, but as you can see, it comes really close and then gets back down there and hits that. So better be safe than sorry, and just call that one complete for it right there. Going over to oil, looking at the 4-hour time frame from the MFI. It's coming off being overbought over here. Now it hasn't reached oversold level, so just kind of middle of no man's land for that one. Went over here to the 1-hour chart. Let's see if this EMA trade is live. It is live. There's the low, there's the high, there's the green diamond that shows where the crossover is. Price came down, retraced to 38%, so the next level would be looking for this to go up to. Currently would be this orange line up here, $84.11 from that move right there. Then going over here to the 5-minute chart, we can see what trades. This one went and got completed from yesterday. This was the EMA crossover trade. There's the high, there's the low, there's the diamond that shows the crossover. Price came up at 38. So the target we were looking for was down here, and obviously that never came and got hit. There's a lot of, if I draw the black lines on here for kind of the support and resistance levels, you can see all the way through here with a little breakout over there, but came back down into it. Those are the support and resistance levels for it. But then this morning, price came over, hit the 88% level right here, which makes the target, we moved the target from down here to the 38%. So when price hit that, it went and filled it and down there and with the 38% level, so the trade setup is done. And then moving forward for it, there we are in a, unfortunately there isn't, or there was, excuse me, there was one setup. No, wait, that one came back and got done. Never mind. So the one setup we're looking for that we are in right now is the EMA crossover trade. You can see there's the green diamond showing that the crossover happened. There's the crossover of the EMAs. Price did come down close to hit the 88% level, but not close enough for, at this point in time, me consider this trade done, because it went up, hit the 38%. So the next level we're looking at for this one would be $82.45 for that move coming up for it. Let's see on the 1-hour chart. Was this the move? There's one move today that I'm trying to see that I was hoping it was going to go higher, but never came back up. No, that one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Don't remember where it was. Yeah, it was done. Oh well, no big deal. So that's the 1-hour chart. Not a whole lot going on over there. There is, I think this retracement trade setup is done, going from high to low. Here it hit the 61.8 down to 30%. Yeah, so that one's done. So oil right now, the 1-minute chart. Let's see this. That one's done. How about this one? That one is done as well. So yeah, nothing going on in oil. And then the Nasdaq, this is a trade from yesterday right here that is still live. There's actually two short setups here in Nasdaq that are still live. This is a scalping trade setup right here on the 1-minute chart, and the target we're looking for is down here at the 88.6% level. For me to take this trade, it need to go a lot higher up to this green line up here at 12,268.25. But the target we're looking for down here is 88% level at 11,830 and 25 cents for that. So see what happens there. But then going over for a little bit longer on the 5-minute time frame, there's another setup that I was looking at. It's close to come down and getting filled, but I don't know. I'm not ready to call it yet. You can see this is a scalping, not scalping. This EMA crossover trade setup. There's the high. There's the low. Here's the crossover right there. Price came up, hit the 38, and when that happens, just like the scalping step, the initial, we're looking for the move down lower. That did not happen. So then when price hits the 88, the target moves down to the 38. That didn't happen either. Didn't hit the 38. And then when price comes up here and hits the 1.146 right here, we move the target down here to the bottom of the blue box. So this is 61.8. So yesterday when we had that sell-off in the morning open, when Microsoft reported those bad numbers, Nasdaq came down very low to going on and hitting it out. I wish it did, but it did not. So I'm just not ready to call this, because this total move right here is, what's that, 120 points, and this thing is about 16 points. So that's well north of 10% for it. So I don't know. I'll just say it came close to it, but I'm just not ready to call this done yet. But this one is definitely still live right here, and the target we're looking for down here for the Nasdaq. Not sure if I did the 4-hour chart yet. And yeah, still coming off being extremely overbought over here. We did have that little sell-off yesterday, and price continues to move higher while the MFI is moving lower. So we'll see if a bigger push down happens here in the next couple days to it. Going over here into the 1-hour chart, let's see here, that would be the crossover trade. I don't think that's come down and hit it yet. No, it has not. So that's nothing going on over here. There's a crossover trade over here. There's the crossover, so we'll see when price came up and hit it. There, it hit it right there. But we haven't had the scalping trade setup would have been done, because you see price come up here to 61%, down 38, so that one's done. But that doesn't end the EMA crossover trade. So currently the target still for this one is still way down here at 1052.50. But when if price continues to move up and hits the 88% level right there, then the target moves down here. I'll just draw a blue box, make it easier to see. Down in there to the 38% line at around 11.3425. So that is the wrap up here today. I'm doing another short video because I'm looking at how long is this one already? Trying to make these way under 60 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up right now, and I'm gonna do another one talking about stuff I'm working on. All right, thanks, bye.